a certified psychopath and you might die.
No offense.
What the hell kind of fuckery is that? Oh no. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie and today we are back with another dun dun mukbang. Woo! Guys, I'm excited because I'm officially doing a B Loves challenge, okay? A Bethany challenge. She created this challenge called the No Wipe challenge where you eat a bunch of saucy ass, sauced up seafood boil and you don't wipe your mouth at all during the entirety of it. And if you guys know anything about me, it is that I'm a constant wiper of hands, mouth. I just go insane. The feeling of having something on my face drives me nuts. And so I feel like this is probably gonna be the most difficult challenge that I ever do. I'm like, my life is so hard. I have to eat all this seafood boil. But I'm kind of excited. So we've got 2 pounds of live crawfish. We've got a pound of mussels. We've got a bunch of corn, a pound of head-on shrimp, 2 snow crab clusters. We've got some potatoes. We've got some sausages. And this is gonna be really, really crazy. So rice and kimchi down here. I got it in the spicy flavor. Oh my god, this one's empty. As my first one. Why are all the mussels out? Did I get scammed? Watch us not find one mussel meat in here.
Here's an easy one. Free point.
Good?
Good?
I liked it. This is my first time trying this place. I want to get a little crab. Oh, wait, not a crab. What is this? A potato and taste it out. The sauce. You guys know I like to start with the sauce. Oh no. Potato's gonna be messy. It's really good. Okay. Corn. Oh my god, I almost...
Well, I'm gonna crack some crabs.
You do that. I'm gonna go in with some shrimp.
So am I not supposed to help you today?
No, I feel like you should.
Really?
So I'm getting the shrimp. I'm getting some rice.
No, I'll eat this one.
Oh my god.
Okay.
It's so good. I don't know why sometimes like the mixed boil is the best. Okay, finally, a mussel that's inside. We're gonna grab this. This is what I've been craving doing, okay? Put some rice in there, okay? Get to the bottom of your bowl. Throw in some extra sauce. Good. It is so good.
I feel like you're more
Efficient today?
than any other day. I guess you just don't care anymore, huh?
I know. I guess I'm just like
Going all in.
because it doesn't matter. Oh my god. Why am I in heaven? The sausage is the saltiest thing I've ever tasted though. Holy cow. We're gonna go in with some lemon. Saw them do this. Oh no. Oh no.
What? Oh, nothing. It's not even bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, but I have to wipe my nose because it's spicy, so that's not, you know, I don't
No,
want
you
to trail.
cannot be-
No, I don't want to trail of snot. No way anyone wants to see that. Come on. So today, I'm actually going to be asking you guys a lot of questions. These are going to be some sort of FBI. A lot of the times, I don't know if this is true, but I did research, and some people are saying that these are things that the FBI should be aware of, and these are things that they're asked, you know, before they're accepted in. I mean, I'm sure there's a ton of other requirements. I'm sure there's a lot of, like, memory scanning. Apparently, before you join the FBI, you have to do a lot of, like, lie detector tests. But on top of that, they'll show you a picture of a crime scene, and they'll flash it in front of you for however many seconds, and then you have to close your eyes, and they're like, how many robbers were there? How many cars? What car? Year, make, model? What was the license plate number? You know? And I also have some tests in
To see if you guys are a psychopath.
just all riddled in together. So in this video, you're either an FBI agent or you're a psychopath.
Can you be both?
Definitely. Wow. This is
Did
so
you get
good.
these questions right? None of them, huh?
I got some right. So, the first question is going to be testing if you guys are a psychopath, okay? Ooh. Wow. And it goes like this. Let's say middle of the night. You wake up in the middle of the night and you're thirsty. You had a lot of seafood boil last night and it's salty, it's garlicky, and you wake up in the middle just quenching for a glass of water. You do what any normal person would do. You go to the kitchen, you grab yourself a cup of water, and you're drinking it in the kitchen. Wow. This is so good.
Hey, you're keeping it really clean.
I know, I'm trying. I'm looking for some shrimp. Why are the shrimp so hard to find? There we go. And you put the glass of water down. When you look to your right a little bit in your peripheral vision, you see a man. Now you're thinking, that's weird. I don't live with anyone. And then the memory starts to sink in that this man is inside of your home. And this man is in a hoodie and he seems to be hiding in the shadows. And so you try to play it somewhat cool and you see this guy. You know he's inside your house. This was not through your back door glass window, right? And so you freak out and you run upstairs and you run into your closet. Okay, and now you're in hiding. Now let's say that you are the robber. And you have this gigantic knife with you. You see all of this happen. You saw that he saw you. You saw that he ran upstairs into the closet. And you know that he's hiding in the closet now. What do? You have a knife, by the way.
Did that person call FBI? I have a knife? I'm just gonna stay in the kitchen and start sharpening the knife. You know the knife sharpening noise?
And then? What are you waiting for? Are you waiting for him? Or are you just going to sharpen it and then leave?
I'm going to cut the phone line. I mean, there's mobile. They have cell phone, right? Damn.
Honey?
What?
Are you telling me your real answer or are you trying to be as creepy as possible? I can't tell.
I'm trying to see if I'm here to
be a psychopath?
Yeah, to be a psychopath.
I'm here to steal money.
Would sharpening the knife help you steal more money?
But just to intimidate him.
Intimidate him. Interesting. You are a certified psychopath.
No.
Yeah. By the way, this is not like a medical diagnosis. If you get it right, don't freak out. Don't call your mama. Don't call your therapist and be like, hi, I've been diagnosed as being a psychopath and you need to lock me up. No. The way that it happens is that normal people with this kind of information, they say, okay, so I'm a robber. So either A, they'll say, I'll go and I'll kill him because now they've witnessed me, right? And then I'll continue to rob the place. Or they say, well, they saw me, so now I gotta run. I thought the house was empty.
And the psychopath would do what? Kill them? Oh.
So a normal person can kill them too. But they'll go to the closet, find them, open the door and do it. A psychopath likes the game of waiting, the torment of that person knowing that that person's in the house. So a lot of psychopath answers are like, oh, I'll wait in the shadows.
So they come out. Yeah, I can relate to that.
Why?
Why? Can I ask why?
Because they're scared, you know?
Wow. That's really creepy. Okay, fine. I have an answer that really doesn't have to do with psychopathy, but I'm actually kind of intrigued. And this was kind of similar to the question that he asked me. I had no answer to it because I didn't understand it.
But now you had the time to think about it.
Okay, so can you tell them the question of the two scientists that can save the end of the earth?
Oh, I didn't ask that? Oh, okay. So there's two okay. So, see, this calls for a debate. The world is ending. There's some kind of disease that's happening. There's two scientists who can save the world.
Okay.
Either one of them could save the world, right? A and B. They're exactly identical. Same age, same background, same ability. Everything is the same. They're both 100% capable of solving the problem, right?
Well, how old are they? We just know they're the same age.
Let's say they're 40. Okay? The only difference between them is one of them has a wife and 2 kids. The other one is single. Everything else is the same. Both of them are willing to go in there to do this job. So the question is, everybody gets to vote. Who would they like them to go in, right? Because they both willing to go in. So who do you vote for? So, you know, I think a lot of people would think of like the person with the family because, you know, they have family and kids. But at the same time, some people are saying, but what about the person who's never get to have a family and kid yet?
So I feel like originally, if I didn't know that they could both 100% guaranteed save the earth, I would send in the person with the family. No offense, right? Because I feel like they have more of an incentive that they're going to make sure that the planet is alive, even if they die.
That's a valid point, yeah.
But then you said, you know, if they are 100% both guaranteed, I feel like I want to send in the person with the kid because I feel like that's just not the traditional answer.
I just want to be different.
I mean, you're a psychopath.
No. I also think it's unfair. Sometimes some people just don't have, like, get married and have kids early these days, you know?
Right. But what if that person doesn't want to have family and kids?
Oh, then... Oh. But how can you discriminate against them because they don't want kids? Also coming from me, who I don't know if I want kids. So suddenly I'm triggered. Like if that person wanted kids, I feel like I would send in the person who already had a kid. But then also that's also unfair because that's works the opposite way.
But you don't know. All you know is one of them has family. I thought you had a genius answer.
No.
Oh, you didn't have an answer.
I just thought it was so confusing that I thought maybe there was an answer you were going to tell me.
Oh.
No.
It's really just where you stand on that.
Well, where do you stand? Where do you guys stand? Leave it in the comments.
Yeah, I guess I'll send in the single one. You know, obviously, when everything's the same, the family one the family will be really sad.
Okay. But what if he does want to have kids and this guy with a family already has his legacy here? No?
Then I don't know. If he comes back, he shouts, you know, I want to have kids too, then I'll send in the other one.
You're just willy-nilly sending in people. How about this? Let's say you live in a new world, right? Where technology is amazing. You can do everything with technology now. Especially this is different. You know how everyone is like, you know what, we're retiring too late. And I agree with that, you know? So one of the things that they fixed is early retirement. And they said, hey, you can either work till you're 65 or 70 or older, like unfortunately most people have to do now, or you can have the option of retiring when you're 40 years old. However, there's a price. So when you turn 40, you go to this facility and they ask you a very pertinent question. They sit you down and they say, hey,
Alfred, you've been working hard, long and hard for 40 years straight.
how would you like to say that if you donate your entire body...
If I was 40,
yeah.
that means I've only worked for max 20 years.
20 long years, you know? 20 long years. I heard your employer was crazy. If you guys didn't watch the vlog.
You guys should, because it was just pure torture.
My fiance was my butler for my birthday. It was so fun. Best vlog I've ever done. You go in and they ask you, you can retire, but it won't be like a regular retirement. You'll have to donate your organs and your body, and you're going to be put into a artificial simulation. It'll be a perfect reality where it'll feel like retirement. It'll just feel very peaceful. Maybe you're in Florida. Maybe you saved a little bit more and you're in Hawaii.
What? Wait, that's a Black Mirror episode, honey.
The retirement?
It wasn't it wasn't retirement. It was all these old people who was these old people, they're in the
Nursing homes?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. These are very, very old people. And then they all get on this computer and they go in there and they live an artificial life in there. And when they're in there, they're like 20 years old.
Okay, but that's different. You have to be 40 when this happens, and you don't get your body and your organs. You have to donate. So it's a chip for a chip, you know?
So for them, they also had the choice at the end of the life. They say you can wipe off, I'm about to die, just take away my body and storage my information into this system, and I never come back.
Okay, how do you feel about that?
I think that's fun.
Really? I would never.
Why?
I would never want someone to copy my brain. But how do you know how long that they'll keep this simulation running? Because it costs so much money.
Yeah, that's
right?
true. That's true.
And also, when you turn 40, how do you know that, like, what does that mean? What's the fine print? Would you guys be nervous about the fine print? Does that mean that I will be 40 in this simulation forever? And, like, I didn't know this, but apparently, let's say in a hypothetical world, a simulation did exist. They said that like a couple years, you living out the rest of your years, the rest of your life, since you're 40 till like, I don't know, 100.
Uh-huh.
In the real world, it's only a couple of seconds.
Okay.
Like, are you okay with that? Would you rather be immortal in the simulation or would you still like to die? If you're immortal, do you just repeat the same thing over and over and over again?
Goddamn, babe. Here.
And then don't you ask the question, well, where, if everyone's in a perfect simulation, where does my body and organs go? And a lot of Redditors said that if this were the case in the real world, what would happen is that there'd be different levels of simulations because simulations cost a ton of money to make, right? And to maintain. And so they would donate your body and organs to the ultra rich of the world.
Oh, so they can actually live.
No, but they wouldn't want to live because the simulation is still so much better. So what they would do is they would sell it to the medium rich, like the somewhat middle upper class, and say, no, tell them that the real world is so much better than simulations. And they would sell it to them, and using that money of donating body and organs to keep the middle upper class alive in the real world, they would purchase better simulation technology.
I'm so confused. So the ultra rich, they want to be in a simulation? Mm-hmm. While giving away their real body? Mm-hmm. Wow.
Probably preserving it, but they need money to maintain it. So then they would sell everybody's...
So they will live a long time in this simulation because it's so fun. Mm-hmm. So you're saying everybody are fighting so hard to stay in this fake world. Mm-hmm. That's very weird.
I know. It's so creepy. Weird. But I feel like I would never go into a simulation unless we're already in one and I'm on drugs.
Most likely we're in one.
Don't say that.
That's also I was thinking about with Elon Musk with his plan of going to Mars. Uh-huh. Would you go?
No.
You would not go?
No. Did you hear him? He literally did an interview. Elon Musk sat down in a serious ass interview. I'm talking about men in suits who are listening. You know it's serious when some dudes in suits actually are trying to listen to other people but themselves. No offense. Continuing on. No, but they were sitting there and he's like, yeah, so, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be one of the first people on Mars, but it's not going to be a vacation. You know, it's going to be colonizing. So there's going to be a lot of working, a lot of building, not a lot of time for relaxing or hanging out. And then he goes, I think we know how to get you guys back, but we're not entirely sure yet, and you might die. Now, mind you, it takes $500,000 for a seat to go to Mars. Isn't there like a wait list? I'm sure it's not even just like if you have $500,000, you can go. It's like probably like really intense.
Yeah. But also think of, in a way, see, for someone who cares about legacy, I feel like that's one way to go. You know what I mean? Thinking about if you're the first people discovering something new. A land or a new country or a new...
I'm good. I was like 7 months late on the chicken sandwich.
What?
On the Popeyes chicken sandwich.
I'm saying if you were the first one to go to a planet and then you get to have your kids, you're gonna be the originals.
Okay, so
you're gonna have advantage over.
If I didn't want to go and you wanted to go, would you still go?
I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I'm good. But I'm thinking about for our children's children.
Okay.
Maybe,
if I wanted to go and you didn't want to go, would you come? Or would you just be like...
Just call me. I mean, even if the long distance phone bill is like really expensive, baby, I got you.
I mean, this question is just too out there.
Really?
Yeah.
So like, what if I want to move to Korea, like next year? I'm like, suddenly this is such a real video. Huh?
What if I want to move to China?
Honey, I can't go to China. I can't even post a YouTube video.
That's true. You don't have to post a YouTube video.
Honey, they want to see seafood boil all over my face. I'm just kidding.
Why is your mouth still clean?
I don't know.
Let me see your hand. Your mouth has nothing. Alright. Are you wiping it?
No.
Is my mouth clean?
No. Why is yours dirty? Wait, can I wash my hands once?
No.
Okay.
Let's say there's a new technology.
Okay.
A lot of technology.
I know.
By pressing a button, you can see exactly how much somebody loves you. Like a percentage. So you press a button on me, and you see that my percentage is 20.
Oh, that's higher than I thought. Honestly, good news.
When life gives you lemons.
Do you want that technology?
Yeah.
You do?
Why would I not want it? Tell me why that would be a bad reason. Tell me one good reason why this would negatively affect my life.
You think it's good to
Okay, wait.
quantify or measure or know exactly how much your partner likes you or loves you at all time?
Yeah, for sure. Wait, okay, hold on. So is it like percentage of their capacity to love? Because I just
No.
feel like some people love people
No.
more than other people
It's
can.
just how much they love you.
So like in a general sense, so everybody's on the same scale.
Yeah.
So it's not skewed per person.
It is. Just like if I don't like you, then you'll see.
No, but I'm
20%.
saying, like I know some people.
Yeah. Who doesn't show a lot of affection?
No, like I feel like their capacity to love another person for whatever like traumatic reason or just like personality reason isn't as capable as a lot of other people.
No. They love you, it's 100%. They don't, it's 20%.
If they don't, it's 20 and you're 20.
It's just that simple, you know?
Okay, I would press it all day. Every day.
All day.
All day.
And what do you think that will do to you?
What do you mean?
Will you be happy? Will you satisfy your curiosity?
Well, I mean, like, how much do you love me?
Do you think you will have a happy relationship, happy life?
Yeah, of course.
You think so?
Yeah, because I know you love me.
But then the number says otherwise. And then what happens? Let's say you find a man.
Yeah.
You press a button.
Yeah.
Holy shit, 100.
Ooh.
He's the man, right?
Ooh, I like that.
You like
Okay,
that?
yeah.
A month later,
Yeah.
90.
Oh. What did I do?
I don't know. What
Did we
you
just
do?
fight?
Maybe you just pressed too much button.
Did you make a pun and you don't even fucking know it?
I knew it.
Okay, I was about to say, because he looked confused that I was laughing so loud.
I just don't think that's funny.
You're the one that said it. What the hell kind of fuckery is that? Says it, waits for response, and then I laugh and you're like,
It's not even funny, bro.
So and then watch it. A year later, you're back to like 60. Now what? Move on?
no.
What do you
I try
do?
to fix the relationship before it goes down to 0.
So every day,
Yeah.
every hour, there's a scoring board.
Why do I have to do it every hour?
This is not a good invention, and this should never be invented.
I would do it. I would press it. I'm sorry. I would sell it. I mean, honestly, I would sell the shit out of it. Like, if I invented this, I would be a bajillionaire because you know how quickly these
But
would
you
sell?
know what? You will sell so quick, and then for a year to 2 years, and then it's all gone. Because people start to realize
Yeah.
this thing's starting to become the cause of all separation and depression and all the other trauma.
Oh.
Because knowing doesn't bring you happiness or satisfaction.
Really? You think ignorance is bliss?
Yeah. Because what's the point of knowing the score? Like, even 90% will not be enough at that point. You're like, how do I get it to 100? Even if you're at 95, how do I get it to 100? But if you go from 95 to 90, then you feel like there's something bad has happened.
Well, I'ma still get it. Sorry. Leave it in the comments, especially if you guys are in a relationship. Tell me I'm not crazy. Here's the thing. Sometimes you tell me you love me, and then you do some stupid shit. So I just want to press the button and no.
No love detected.
What was that other one? You press the button and it annoys the shit out of your ex or something?
This one's kind of dumb.
Wait, what was that story you told me? Oh my god, it was so funny. He was telling me about this story of a woman from China. I think she was responding to this question, I believe. Or I don't know how we got to this conversation, really. I was like in the middle of taking a nap. I'm not going to lie to you guys. What did she do? She wanted to perfect the best beef braised noodle
Oh,
soup.
braised beef. Yeah. Yeah, she was like, oh my gosh.
I'm going to take some of your rice. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
that's fine. He
Love
loves,
score just went down.
I'm just kidding.
yeah, he loves braised beef. So she spent 3 months learning and mastering his favorite braised beef dish. And then by
So
the end of
cute.
3 months, she gained 30 pounds. And then he also found a side chick.
Well, how does that make you feel? That's some real shit, honestly.
That's some sad shit. And then this guy also was on the news.
Yeah.
He wants to confess his love to this girl.
Yeah.
So he bought a parrot. The
He
bird?
bought a parrot.
Is it the bird? that
Yeah.
talks? He
Yeah.
bought a parrot, and he's
I've
like
always wanted
training,
one.
training the parrot how to talk and how to say these very romantic things, right? All these poems and all of that.
Poems. Okay. He's saying some poems. Okay, what kind
And he
of
started
poems?
teaching the bird.
Yeah.
And then a week later,
Yeah.
the bird died from overworking.
Shut up. That's so cute. I've
Honey?
always... I mean, no, it's not cute that the parrot died, but it's such a cute story. Wait, hold
I
on.
don't know if that's a cute story, but I think you're a psychopath.
I'm always nervous of getting a parrot because in those movies you always see that they always either they repeat all the nasty stuff that you say when you're in the bedroom during magic time, especially in a work environment, or they give you away for murder. I saw an episode where, you know, he was being confessed or he wasn't confessing and the parrot was like, I hid the knife under the kitchen table or something.
I just don't know if it works like that.
Could you imagine that? Honestly, I'm over it.
You're doing good.
I know, but I'm so over this challenge.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're doing really good. Not gonna lie.
Can we be done?
Yeah,
Because-
I'm pretty good.
This is like my biggest pet peeve other than small hands. Small hands drive me nuts.
Well, that was an easy challenge for you.
I'm sorry, today's video was a little bit more low-key. I was actually really busy being a parent for 24 hours. It was difficult. It was a lot. I have a little baby doll that I got on Amazon, and I was babying the out of it for 20. Did you just squirt like crab juice all over your face? I was being a parent for the past 24 hours, and it has been difficult, and now I understand what it means. No, I don't. It's so much more difficult than this, but all I want to do is like take a bath and not think about my kid.
Another bath?
Alfred! I just want to take a bath, forget that I have a kid, and like someone's just gonna skip to the end of this video and just hear that sentence and never subscribe. I don't have kids, actual kids, for now. Please leave it in the comments all of your answers to these questions. What would you guys do in this situation? And also, would you guys ever attempt a no wiping seafood boil challenge? Where did I go wrong? I feel like I did the challenge wrong. I should have probably had lobster or king crab legs. Right, like that big juicy like. Let me know in the comments and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Love you. Ugh. Sorry. Okay.